EPA and WA meteorologist Bobby Martich with your outlook for July 7th, 2020. Expecting variably cloudy skies today. The frontal boundary that came through yesterday was actually a backdoor cold front boundary and is now going to be situated just south of the Mason-Dixon line this morning. And along that, there could be still a shower or two across southern New Jersey, Delaware early this morning. But I think during the course of today, we're going to see the front that was stalled just south of the Mason-Dixon line move back northward as a warm front. Since it's turning the other direction, it's going to be a warm front this time. And there could be an isolated shower or thunderstorm with that. I really don't think there's going to be too much activity today. The NAM doesn't think so either. As this turns around in the north, certainly it's not going to be anything like we saw yesterday. There was plenty of heavy rain, some very large hail, some windy conditions, and just a plethora of storms over pretty much just training over the same areas. Very slow moving, and the radar was pretty lit up yesterday for most of the afternoon and evening. A few areas actually claimed they didn't get anything here, and I do believe that. There's a few areas that saw very little, but the areas that got hit really did get hit. And I don't think we're going to have a repeat of that today. I think we're going to be more isolated, and that one front is going to move back off the north here. The global models are showing kind of an isolated threat here, too. As we get to the NAM high-res future simulator radar, starting us off at 9 a.m., you see some showers just kind of hanging around. The frontal boundary here is actually situated kind of like this. So we're all in that frontal boundary here. It's showing a few showers here across southern Jersey, maybe Delaware, just very early on, and then that goes away. And then we get fast forward to very late in the day. This is 5 p.m. The boundary is, you can see where the boundary is. It's sitting right here. That's right where the isolated showers are at that point. But it's very late, and it's going to start moving back to the north. And just an isolated shower or storm as possible, looks like, through the evening hours as that moves off to the north. And once it does so, the humidity is going to pick up again for Wednesday. So the temperature's going to go up a little bit today. Because that backdoor cold front came through yesterday, and it was very hot ahead of that. It was well into the 90s in many locations. Because that went through yesterday, the temperature is going to be about 9-10 degrees colder today. Not colder, but it's still going to be mid-80s or thereabout instead of mid-90s for highs today. So you take a step back in temperatures until that front moves off to the north, and then Wednesday we'll be back close to the 90-degree mark in many locations. So just a one-day break here from the heat, and to some extent the humidity. Won't be really too humid today either. Once we get to Wednesday, there is still an opportunity for we're going to list an isolated chance for thunderstorms. The global models has something a little bit more than isolated here, but the NAM does not. And when we head to the Wednesday here, and you got some scattered activity across north central, maybe parts of northeast PA, but that's pretty much all of the entire area that gets it. The rest of the area, maybe just some isolated pop-up storms. So if you look at our local forecast, we'll have a 30% chance of isolated PM thunderstorms possible. The most highest concentration is going to be across north central PA and parts of northeast PA with some scattered activity here later on Wednesday. And again, this is diurnally driven. So just like any other summertime pattern, you're going to have storms that are going to be in the early afternoon through early evening time frame most prominently, because you have that best heating of the day here at that point. And then once we get to Thursday, I think we have a break day. We're not dealing with anything. And the reason for that is there's no shortwave vorticity impulses that are in the area or any boundaries in the vicinity anymore. So we're going to have a hot day here on Thursday. Temperatures getting in the lower 90s for many of you. And then we're going to take our attention to this system right here. This is a coastal low that we talked about yesterday. There's a piece of energy up here that is going to try to dive in and pull this a little bit west. And the newer guidance here that we're looking at today does impact us, at least in the eastern portions of our region here, with scattered thunderstorms, and that would be during the day here on Friday. Kind of starting off mostly cloudy on Friday morning, and then scattered showers and thunderstorms, at least for our eastern areas. Maybe not get into central PA. We'll have to see. Monitor this closely and see how far west it does in fact get. The surface low is actually right on the shoreline today, as opposed to being offshore like it showed on the previous run. So if this is the case, if this is a trend and it starts to phase a little bit earlier, you could get scattered showers and thunderstorms a little bit further west than even the European model here is indicating. And that goes into Friday evening or parts of the overnight. And then Saturday looks like it's going to be a partly cloudy day and then scattered PM thunderstorms as a cold front comes toward us, and that should come through over in the overnight hours. So numerous scattered showers and thunderstorms overnight Saturday night, but then it looks like Sunday and Monday are looking pretty good right now. So the weekend forecast is looking a lot better than it did on the previous video that we did. That showed a lot more, actually showed that coastal system more so affecting Friday night and Saturday. That has sped up a little bit, so it's now Friday and at least Friday evening as opposed to Saturday and then it had the cold front coming through on Sunday. So because of that, it looks like it's going to be a little less wet over the weekend. We'll continue to monitor that going for the week forward here just to make sure that timing is correct. So a little with that uncertainty, still left a stray shower or thunderstorm chance in the forecast for Sunday and again on Monday, but it looks like right now the models are suggesting that this is going to be a mostly dry time frame during that period from Sunday through, actually Saturday included, straight through Monday, with the exception of Saturday night. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for July 7th, 2020. Have a great Tuesday.